dangerous.
It is?
I mean,
It's a high quality.
as far as, seems like it'd be bad for the motor. I don't know.
I know that if you spill the
Electrolyte or whatever, mixed.
potassium,
I've
hydrochloride,
been online about a year.
if you spill it on the outside of a
I am ready, but I just haven't.
stuff on the motor,
I just haven't opened the door yet.
It'll burn a hole
Let
through
me
it.
ask you a question about the wire. How long does the wire last?
It'll outlast you a week.
You really think so?
One
Oh, I know so. Yeah, this wire.
It doesn't corrode.
No, this is 316L stainless. That's wire. Very high grade, non-corrosive stainless steel. And that wire system that we use is not.
I guess you don't.
It doesn't get used up. It doesn't corrode. It creates a little. It gets a little film on it occasionally, but you just brush it off, and it actually isn't attacking the actual wire. So it's going to last forever.
But I haven't played with that.
Why would you use a wire? I notice the other fellows here uses wire instead of bolts or plates or.
Plates actually require a different system. Plates require. See, we're using baking soda and water.
Right.
Distilled water and pure baking soda.
Right.
Very benign substance. If you're going to go to plates, you got to throw some acid in there. Some kind.
Lye.
There's all kinds. They make everything. They use everything from Drano to sulfuric acid and all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
But if you start doing that, and
If you don't put anything in, what if you don't put anything in? Like they call the old brown gas and stuff?
well, this is Brown's gas, but you have to have a little bit of something in there to act as an electrolyte.
So you can't just do it with plain water.
Plain water, no. You won't get any real production out of it at all.
You could get some production.
Tiny bit.
I know in the very beginning, not that
Yeah.
you could use any water.
Right.
Sewer water, salt water, any kind of water.
If you just throw water into your engine, you'll get a little boost. Okay, just plain old water. I mean, in World War II, the Corsairs in the Pacific carried a big water bottle underneath the plane, and when the Zeros got on their tail, they'd throw that water into the engine all at one time, and the tremendous boost in power would flip them around behind. They'd come up behind the Zero, get behind them. It was a tremendous power boost.
Was it the steam or was it the hydrogen?
Well, it was actual water. It converts, of course, to steam as soon as it gets into the engine and explodes in the pistons, in the combustion chamber. But it's water. So water itself is combustible if you have something already burning. The electrolyte you use, the more hydrogen is going to produce, but you only do that to a point where it starts to get fairly warm, and then you stop. You don't put any more in there. We start out with a quarter of a teaspoon, and you can go up to about 1 teaspoon, and then you start to create a little bit too much if you go over that. So that's where we are.
How often do you have to add to that? And you add the same stuff all the time. You have
Just water.
You
Just water.
one
Take
sheet.
that little thing right there, and you pull off that cap, and you put that on there, and you throw a little water in. You can do it once, maybe every time you fill up your tank, or maybe every other time you fill up your tank. Okay? And you'll
Just
add
plain water.
Just plain
Distilled water.
Distilled water. Yeah, just plain water, because the water is what is being converted to a gas and sucked out. The baking soda stays in there, so your ratio always stays the same. You don't have to fool with the baking soda. Maybe once every 1,000 to 2,000 miles, you'll look at it and it's fairly brown, and the wires may have a little fuzz on them. So you just pop it out. These pop right off. This pops right off. Take the bottle out. Pour the water down the sink. It's very benign because it's only water and baking soda. You can drink it.
I know how to do things.
Just put this, take a kitchen brush to it, brush out here, put your water in, a little baking soda, put it back in, you're done. That's all there is to it. Okay. If you want us to put it in, we can put it in. It's about a 2 or 3 hour install, so you're another $300 for the install. That's about what it runs. $1,000 will get you this system. You can get in fairly cheap.
And you have bigger bottles too, I think.
Oh yeah. The 2-quart long. 2 of these will actually outproduce this one. But not by much. It's very close, but 2 of these will outproduce this one. However, if you have a lot of these, you're going to produce a tremendous amount of hydrogen. That's something like that.
Work like on demand of what they usually
Exactly. Well, no, this is producing at a constant rate. As soon as the engine is running, and this only works when the engine is running. It will not be working when the engine is not running. That's the way we install it, and that's the way we tell everybody who buys for us to install it. We don't want it running when the car is not running.
Right.
Okay? So, it's producing at a fairly constant rate. It doesn't, that's not to say that it's going to be the way it is forever, because we are working on a system that will increase production and decrease production. But that's an electronic add-on that we're working on right now. That's kind of like a get out of jail free card for us. We have never had a problem, and we don't expect to ever have a problem, but if anybody came around from the EPA or whatever, all we have to do is show that, and they'll never be able to give us a problem. And that's for us, not for you.
On the street?
Yeah.
So it's not street legal then?
It's street legal as far as you are concerned, okay? Because the law states, and there is a specific law, and it talks about it in the thing we give you, that it is absolutely legal for you to add anything onto your vehicle to increase mileage. There's a lot of them you can't put on your car because they alter the basic way your car operates. This does not. It adds on to what's there. It does not affect anything that runs as